I think it's still very, very early days for open badges in Europe. There are initiatives like in the UK, there is this initiative called Badge the UK, where they want to badge the whole country. And so it is an initiative which is led by Digital Me, which is a partner in Badge Europe, which is a project that was inspired by what was going on in the UK. We believe that if we want to have an impact with badges, it needs to have a widespread. It's interesting when there are initiatives in schools or universities, a teacher using badges, but if we want to have a real value, give a real value to badges, we need to create an ecosystem. Because what is important is not just to receive a badge, is how can you use it. We will find an interest in the badge. And so for that we are still building the foundations. So if there is something really, some good examples today we can mention, I think we should go to the website, badgeeurope.eu, where you will see a few initiatives, but they are not all recorded yet. So there are initiatives, for example, one partner, Omnia in Finland, is using open badges for teachers' education and for coaching professional development of teachers. So a number of initiatives, but still quite fragmented. There is not a big initiative at European level or at national level, except in the UK today. I think one of the most interesting things with badges today is they make learning visible. I've been working for a very long time with eportfolios, and one of the problems with eportfolios, they were a kind of silo. You create your little story, and it is hosted within a platform most of the time in a school or university, and it is yet another institutional silo. And there was no real exploitation of the content of eportfolio. Maybe when you went to an interview for a job or with a client. With badges, things are very, very different because badges are a set of metadata. They say who has issued the badge, who has received the badge, what are the criteria for awarding the badge, and what is the evidence that was sufficient to award the badge. And these metadata can be used by computers. So we can imagine a number of systems that will exploit the content of these badges to create new kind of services. So the idea that you just give a badge to someone today is quite limited in a sense. Except there is a great value in badges that people still underestimate. It is a value of trust. Because a badge is really a trust token. When you give a badge to someone, it tells, I trust you for doing this, what is described in the badge, because you provided me with the evidence in order for me to deliver the badge. And I believe that the badge could be very powerful to create what I call networks of trust within local communities, within professional communities. And so this is not just the badge describing skills, it's really badge describing a relationship and a trust relationship between individuals. And trust is something which is fundamental. We go to school, we trust our teachers, we are here to build trust, to create our identity, and I think badges can be very, very powerful to help people to grow their identity, to establish their identity in the world.